Hello there friends, and welcome to my video. I am MickeyB. Have we met? If not, it's nice to meet you. And if we have, it's always good to see you again. If you are new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today's video being a SHEIN haul. And this haul is a part of their campaign that is introducing you to their stylish summer collection. This haul is designed to get you into the spirit of summer with SHEIN's holiday collection. Now, this is a part of their mature woman apparel shops. So if you're curvy, you're mature, and you like more sophisticated looks, then this is the haul for you, at least half of it. In this haul, I'm going to be introducing you to a new friend of mine, and her name is, now I may be saying it incorrectly as you see me in the try-on in the second half, but I believe her name is pronounced Ellevyn, but you might hear me say Evelyn, but her name properly is Ellevyn according to the description. So I met Ellevyn through this collection, and I'm just being silly, but I'm trying her pieces for the first time. So I'd like you to meet my new friend Ellevyn and see how her clothes agree with me. Now, I will say in advance, there was a couple pieces, let me just say that there was one piece that hurt my feelings. Not bad, in a good way. It just lets me know I need to lose some weight, but you'll see that as we get into the haul. But first, I want to say thank you to SHEIN for sponsoring this video. I hope you guys are going to enjoy some of these pieces. Now, it is hot right now, so if I look a little shiny, I've been sweating to these try-ons in my room with 5 fans going on, and I'm still sweating like crazy. But I enjoyed it. I had a good time, and I'm looking forward to sharing these pieces with you. So half will be from Ellevyn's collection, and the other half will be, I believe, from Emery Rose. But it'll give you all the information again on the screen like I always do. And of course, the links to all of these items will be in the description box as well. So if you're interested in either of those shops, go ahead and shop those stores or search those stores on SHEIN, and then follow those stores, so that way you can always be on top of their new items that they present. In addition to that, here is my coupon code that will allow you additional discounts should you decide to purchase any of these items. So make sure you use this code to save you some extra cash so that you can get a wardrobe for summer at a great price. So with that being said, let's jump into these items. There's only, I believe, 8 items today, 5, wait, maybe 7 or 8. So let's go ahead and jump into these items, and let me know which one is your favorite, and I'll let you know which one was mine. So here's the first item. Now, this item is one of my favorites. Well, I like them all, let me just say that. But this one is one of my favorites because it's so vibrant and bright. Look at that pattern. Look at those colors. And in addition to that, it is a cami dress. I have it folded in half right now. Here's the top of it. So as you see, it has the spaghetti straps. This is what it looks like in the back, and it's got that little elastic right here. This dress is so very comfortable. The fabric is so soft. It is like, how would I describe? It's just so soft on your skin. This is perfect for summer. In fact, I want to put this on right now because it's so hot in here. But when I had this on, it was so comfortable, so cooling. I really felt the air from the fans that are blowing. And again, it's just such a soft, it doesn't feel like polyester. It probably is, but it feels so soft, like a brushed cotton type of a soft. But these vibrant colors are just, I loved it. Look at that pattern. And it's all the way throughout the dress. It gets large, it gets small, and then that real distinct pattern of this dress, it goes large from one side from the front to the back, and then the same thing with the small distinct pattern. It has it on the front right here. Well, this is the back, but it has it on the back, and then you turn it around to the front, and you also get that vibrancy and all that detail. This reminds me of one of my adult coloring book pages, something that I would color, which is why it definitely caught my eye. But it is so cooling, and it is so comfortable, and the fact that it has this strap on the back really makes it comfortable and allows it to cinch in a little as well. So yeah, this one is going to be worn a lot this summer. It's probably going to be my favorite summer dress to wear. And I'll probably wear this on top of swimsuits, just around the house. This is definitely one you can go out of the house with and still be summery because of all these great bright colors. But I really like it. It feels really great on. It's comfortable. It's not too short and it's not too long. And again, to me, this is just one of the perfect dresses you can have for summer. So check this one out. I highly recommend it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This next one is, now you know me, typical Mickey fashion. If you've seen enough of my hauls now, you know I'm going to have one pink dress. But this actually is a dusty rose kind of a pink. It's not the vibrant pink ones like this t-shirt like I normally go for. But this one was so very cute. And what's perfect about this dress is it's perfect length. It's not too long and it's not too short. It's right above the knees. I love that dusty pink color, or dusty rose pink color, but I also like the detail on the sleeves where you get that double ruffle like that, and it just adds a little bit more, just takes away from this just being a plain dress, because it has nothing else to it. It's just that double ruffle, and then it kind of baby dolls out at the bottom, but just a straight bottom, a straight hem. But these ruffles on the sleeve just bring it to a whole nother level and bring it up a bit. So that way, if you were going to an event or something, it definitely is something that could be dressed up with a couple cute pieces of jewelry and a pair of cute sandals, cute shoes. It also has some darting here in the bust area so that it allows it to conform a little bit in that area. And again, there's no zipper or anything. It just slides right on. It's super comfortable, super comfortable. And it has a little bit of a twirly girl action, like because it fans out just a little. Not a lot, but just a little. But again, I love this dusty rose because I normally, like I say, go for the vibrant pinks like this. So it's nice to have one that's a little bit more calm and relaxed, but still, you know, dressy, foo-foo, feminine, girly, and more importantly, comfortable. Oops. And it has a wee bit of stretch, but you don't really need it because it's already shaped to be comfortable on your body. It's shaped to allow you the comfort of it conforming to you, but not sticking to you too tight. So you can wear this to pretty much any outing and be comfortable coming and going. That's my opinion anyways. But yeah, these sleeves have that detail, and they also have this little part here, so you're not going to have too much opening if you lift your arms up. And see how it has a little elastic around the inside of the sleeve. So I thought that was a nice touch as well, but very cute, very feminine, fun, frilly, and I think this is perfect for a little summer outing. Any outing really, but summertime, it's nice and cool. It's not a thick, heavy material, but it's enough to take you from the day into the evening. If you're going to be out somewhere, you're still going to be comfortable in this dress. It doesn't get too hot because it is a dress. It gives you that draft. So, and because it's nice and loose, it will allow you to feel any cooling areas that you may, or any cooling devices that you may be near. So yeah, this one is another one I would recommend. I thought this was very cute. I really liked it a lot more than I thought I would. Okay, here's the next one. Now this is one that I mentioned on my last haul, because this is one of those like denim dresses, and I had, or like denim outfits, but this is a like denim dress. And I had mentioned on my last haul that I knew I had one coming up, and it was a cold shoulder one. So it is actually a dress. This is a sleeve. This is, let me turn it to the front for you. So this is the front of the dress. This is the sleeve, or the cold shoulder, and nice short sleeve, but not sleeveless for those who don't want to go sleeveless or might be conscious of your arms. This is perfect for that. Again, very stretchy, very comfortable. It has that denim look to it, and it's just a simple dress, a nice simple dress. And again, this is too a very comfortable, soft, kind of a brushed polyester fabric. There are no zippers, so you just slide it on and you're good to go. I would wear this with a pair of white white tennis shoes, and maybe like a no-show sock, and be on my way. Have like a little, maybe if you had a white purse, or I don't have any denim purses. That's just not something that I would be interested in because I wouldn't use it a lot. But if I had some white tennies or white sandals and a white purse, that would go perfect. Kind of like the equivalent of a white tank top and some jean shorts. But this one, very comfortable, very soft fabric, and it is very cooling as well. These three are great dresses for the summertime. They are going to keep you cool and keep you in fashion, and that is the whole point of all of those dresses. Let's move on and see what Ellevyn has for me. Now, this first one from the Ellevyn shop is this one right here. The other three I will be just telling you about them as I wear them, because those came separately, and I went ahead and tried those on and washed them already. So that's why they're going to be, I'm going to show them to you again, but I'm just going to put them on again and tell you about them. But this is the one that came with these dresses. So let me show you what this looks like. So this is, now let me just tell you, the Evelyn or Ellevyn, I think it's Ellevyn. I want to say Evelyn because Ellevyn sounds like more like a man's name, but I believe it's Ellevyn. So Ellevyn's clothing is more of the stylish, upscale kind of part of the holiday collection looks that I'm going to share with you today. Now, I really liked her style. They were more sophisticated, more classy, more night on the town type of thing, going to a nice event. So these four pieces from Ellevyn are going to be in that genre, if you will. So the first one is, of course, you know me, it's another jumpsuit, but it is a navy blue jumpsuit that, let's see if I can show you as much as I can close up. But it is, of course, polyester. It has a lining, nice lining, so you're not going to feel any rough material against you. It has a zipper in the back. Now, that zipper, I slipped this on, but I left it unzipped probably to where I could reach it, and then slide into it and then zip it up, or else you're going to need somebody to help you get this on. But to get it zipped up, I should say. But this is what it looks like. The same ruffle sleeves. Well, not the same, but the same idea. It has that ruffle sleeve element. Let's see if I can show you. This is what it looks like if you stretch it out, and then if you let it fall, it looks like that on the sleeve. It comes with the belt. It has two belt loops on either side. And this is the front of it. Let me stick my arms through so you can kind of get a feel of what the front looks like. And then what I can't show you, but what you'll see as you see me wearing it, it drapes down and it looks like it has a little cape over it, like a little roughly cape over the legs. They are a wide leg jumpsuit and they're kind of sheer, thin and sheer. But because of that, you see how it has a little bit of a, it almost gives it like a lining, that draping effect. Let me just see if I can see it this way and then I can show you. But because it's all the way sheer down, right here at the top part, it looks like it has a little bit of a lining. So this area isn't going to be see-through, but the leg part will. Can you see that line of demarcation right here? So it has a little lining on the inside and then the rest of the leg is sheer. I don't know if that will come across when you see me wear it because I am inside, but I did want to point that out because I think that's one of the things that adds a little bit of elegance to it, is that sheer leg, but it doesn't go all the way up to where it's inappropriate if you were to wear it out somewhere. But very nice piece. The fabric is really nice. The fact that it is lined is nice, and it's nice and cool as well. This would be perfect for wearing to a night event in the summertime because it's a light material, but it has a weight to it, but it's not a heavy weight, but it's enough of a weight to give it hang, but it's not heavy. And that's probably confusing to hear me say it like that, but you would have to feel it and know what I mean. It has the weight that gives you the hang that you're going to want from this, but it's not too hot. It's not a thick, heavy lining. So I really liked it a lot. It almost gives the illusion of a dress a little bit, depending on if you're just standing there. But if you walk, you can kind of see that it is a jumpsuit. One piece, all ready to go with one outfit. You snap it on and you're ready for your event. So you know I love pieces like that. So these next three pieces I'm going to share with you while I have them on, and then I'll come back at the end and close this video out. Now this is a dress that can be worn during the holidays. It's always nice to have a nice red dress in your closet, and that is exactly the reason why I got this dress. I like the detail in the bottom and the trimming on the bottom. I like how it has the little peekaboo decor. Kind of looks like a lace, but it's not. It's more, it's kind of like a thin velvet material, kind of still feeling a little polyesterish. But I like the high-low effect that it gives. It gives a nice, a little design to the dress because it is just the basic slip dress that you can decorate more with a jacket or a sweater or a shawl, or you know, anything that you would want to throw over your shoulders or just to cover up on the top. But if you don't want to do that, it does come with its own degree of elegance, I would say. It's very comfortable. It's very fitted, as you can see. I normally don't go for a very fitted type of item or type of clothing, especially up in the top, because I'm very modest in that area, and so I always like to have room. But in this dress, I'm okay with it because it adds to the look of how this dress is supposed to hang on you, and it's even though it's fitted, it's not uncomfortable. It does have stretch to it, but just enough to not be too comfortable to where it's too loose, but you're still going to be comfortable in this dress. So I like the fact that it does give me that little bit of give, and it also cinches me up to really, even though this is highlighted, it doesn't look that bad or make me look super huge, which is my issue all the time because I am. But nonetheless, I really like this dress. I like the length of it. I like that that I now have a red dress for the holidays that is very pretty and very elegant. And here at the top, this is my favorite part because, again, being modest, being so top heavy, it gives me a little bit of a cut, but not too much. And I think it's just perfect for somebody like me. It does zip in the back. But I didn't unzip it because I don't have anybody here to help me right now to zip it up or down. So I just slipped it over my head, and that was plenty enough for me to just pop into it because it does have that little bit of give. It's not a whole lot, but it's just enough to keep you cinched up and to keep the shape of this dress. So I think this is a very nice one, a very good one for the holidays. And again, that bottom trim brings a degree of elegance to it as well so that it can stand on its own. And there you go. Let me know if you like this one. This item here is a jumpsuit. It is a one piece, giving the illusion of a two piece with this train in the back or this half cape in the back. And that's what I liked about it. In addition to the sheer top that makes it look like you have a little cami top underneath a sheer top when it's kind of built into it. So that is the look that it gives. But it has, again, because the Ellevyn brand, she's new to me, so she does come with fitting your curves. So when you get your size, plan to be cinched in more than you normally would perhaps with some of the other shops. And I like it and I don't like it sometimes. I think it looks nice, don't get me wrong, but it brings emphasis to areas I'm always trying to downplay. But in this case, I don't think it looks bad, and I think it looks nice. This piece, when I was selecting items for the campaign, this one sold out very quickly. So I had to grab it right away. This piece and the next piece, they went like that. So I wasn't sure about them. I checked the measurements, everything checked out there, but I wasn't sure because I'm new, Ellevyn and I are getting to know each other. So, but I do like it. I think that the length though is a little shorter than what I thought it would be. So I would definitely say this is not a tall girl friendly one, unless that is the look that it's supposed to have. But I feel like it's a little high water on me, and I'm 5'5.5". So the sleeves are completely sheer. Now on camera, and the other thing, I definitely have to mention this. When I saw this on camera, these look like rhinestones, but they're actually just white polka dots. And let me just come close and I'll let you see what it looks like. It's white polka dots with gold. So it's not little rhinestones like I thought. And I was surprised because when I opened it up, that's what I was expecting was rhinestones. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just black and white polka dot. But it's still, from a distance, when you look at this from a distance, it looks, tell me if it looks like that to you as you're looking at this right now, because I felt like it was rhinestones. I still think it's nice. It still gives that look. But just be aware, these are white polka dots on this with little gold polka dots mixed in between. But I do like it. Like I said, it is cinched in. This is a stretch material, but it's not a whole lot of give like the normal wide legs we're used to. And again, according to the length of the legs, I definitely thought they would be a little longer. I thought they would go down to cover my ankles. And then that way it would look just like pants, I mean, they do look like pants, but just the normal length pants. So I think with a pair of black pumps or some type of high heel, it will still look nice, even like a high heel sandal type shoe or even a pump, like I said, it'll still look nice. But I feel like I would like it a little better if it was a little longer, but I still think it's a very elegant look. Definitely something to wear if you're invited to an after 5 event and you didn't want to go through a whole lot of bother of putting together an outfit. That's what I loved about it the most, because I'm kind of lazy with clothes, hair, makeup, fashion, and all of that. So when I see something that can give me all of that in one, that's what gets my attention. So that's why I got this one. So tell me how you like this one. And do you see rhinestones? Or do you see polka dots now that I've told you? But before I mention that, did they look like rhinestones to you? Because I thought that's exactly what they were. And I think a lot of people did, which is why it went so quickly. I don't think I was the only one who was fooled by the picture. But it does give that illusion, but I think it's a very nice piece. I do want to say on this piece, because it took me a minute to get into it, not because it's too small, but because the way things are cinched in, that zipper in the back, which I forgot to show you, it does zip in the back. To get into this by yourself, I literally had to leave the zipper down enough to where I could slide into it. And then I had to pull it all the way up as far as I could, all up, and then try to reach that zipper to pull it up to the top. And it's not that it was too small or anything, it's because of the cinching in and how it's shaped to your curve. It just doesn't give you a lot of flexibility to get to that zipper. So hopefully that made sense to you. But if you get this one, just make sure that when you want to put it on, you can put it on yourself, but it's going to take a little effort unless you have some little gadget to help pull that zipper up. Okay, this piece right here, or this 2-piece set, is actually 2-piece too small. It's too tight. And this is one where Evelyn allowed me to get this one in my size, but it is definitely one of those ones that it is a super cinched look. Now, it's a nice, thick, heavy polyester. Not heavy, but it has more weight than the normal polyester. It feels good. It feels soft. It has a little hook and loop right here because the jacket is supposed to be fitted like this, and it's supposed to open up like that, but it's not supposed to be tight like it is on me. It's not supposed to have that gap right here that I'm hiding with this belt. It does come with this belt, which is a very lightweight belt. I don't prefer the belt, but in this case, it helps to hide the gap that my stomach is creating because I'm a little bit too chubby right here for this one. But it is a nice piece. Now, this is the piece that I said that it also conforms to your curves. It has ruching in the sleeve because it's designed to give you a real sophisticated business look, if you will, not just the plain traditional one, but one that has a little class and a little style and fashion to it. So I like that about it, and I know a lot of people did, because the picture, when you see the picture, if I can remember, I'll put the picture here that I looked at that made me want to get this. And this has just created a challenge for me to lose weight and to try this on again to where it fits properly. So that's going to be a goal that I have set for myself, that I'm going to set for myself. So the next time I put this on, it will look the way it's supposed to and it won't be so stretched out. And having said that, I had to put on a little dicky type shirt, like a little half top underneath here, because it does open up so much. This isn't a jacket that you're just going to pull closed like that. And I do like how the legs are a wide leg. That was the other thing. I thought this was a very classy looking jacket. This is what the back looks like. And I like the thick belt, but you really got to mess with this belt to keep it straight, because it's very thin. As you see, it's not a thick belt. It's a very thin fabric belt. So you really have to make sure that you slide it so that it stays thick like this, or else it'll get all twisted up. Now, I do like the length of the jacket. It's just, like I said, it's too tight for me. But once I lose about 10-20 pounds, I think it's going to fit real nice. And it's going to have that nice, sophisticated business look that, again, it's a nice deep burgundy color. And I like that for the fall. So if I had to go to an office party or get together, this would be perfect to wear where I could still be comfortable, because it does stretch very nicely. Now, the pants are just an elastic band. There's no buttons or zippers or anything, and I like that about it as well, especially in this situation. But once I get this jacket down, and then I think once I lose a couple pounds on this one, they might hang a little lower too, because sometimes that stomach rises your pants up a little. But I like this suit. It's really a nice suit, and I like the style that it has. It's very sophisticated, and it would be perfect to wear into the office, or like I said, to any office event that I would have to go to. Now, you could wear it to wherever you wanted to wear it to, because obviously, you know we can do that. But for me, that's why I liked it, because I want to be stylish. The next time I have to go into the office and they see me, they could be like, oh, Mickey changed her style a lot. And that's exactly what it's going to be once I wear it. But yeah, I like where it falls on the back. It's perfect. It's not inappropriate. Once like I said, I get this area straight, and just to close up enough, because I definitely will wear a shirt underneath it, but it is a very nice piece. I like that it is 2 pieces. And again, I like that it is a suit, something that you can wear into the office or to a meeting, or for me, for my purposes, you know, that's what I would use this for. So yeah, I hope you like this one. Mine is this, but I'm working on it. And I guess worst case scenario, I could undo this little hook and loop and just kind of make it intentionally look like it has a gap in there, even with the belt on it. But I wouldn't wear it like this, but you know, somebody might be okay with doing that. You know, while it does fit, you can still let it hang open a little bit as well. But I'm gonna get into this properly. You just watch. So thanks a lot, Evelyn. You really motivated me to get some of this weight off. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing these items today, and as promised, I told you that I would let you know which one was my favorite piece, and that would be, can you guess? This one. This bright, summery, comfortable, soft little dress right here. I'm going to wear this out. I didn't realize it was going to be my favorite piece, but when I tried it on, it was just so comfortable. Now, it doesn't look like it's the most fashionable, but the pattern and the colors and how soft and cool it is. And right now, it is so hot. And this, when I tried on all of these things, I was sweating like crazy. But this one was so cooling, and so it just made me fall in love with it. So that's my favorite of this haul, but I like them all. I really like the jumpsuit with the white polka dots, even though I thought it was rhinestones. They kind of got me with that one. Sometimes the pictures, you really gotta look, read those descriptions. As far as the Ellevyn pieces, I like them all, but that 2-piece suit, I'm gonna have to put in a little work to get that one to hang right and to fit right, but it is a very nice piece as well. So, search the shops, follow the shops if you like any of these pieces. You know, Emery Rose Curve is one of my favorite shops. My other favorite shop is Slay Diva as well. I think there's another one. It might be SHEIN Bay, but mainly Emery Rose Curve and Slay Diva are the ones that I'm drawn to the most. I did enjoy these Ellevyn pieces, so search those shops and see if you guys agree, and if you like them as well, go ahead and follow them. And again, here is my code, so if you want to purchase any of these items or any items you might see on the SHEIN website, use my code and get additional discounts. So with that being said, thanks again to SHEIN for providing all these wonderful clothes. I am really enjoying sharing these outfits with you guys, and I hope you guys are finding some pieces that you might be interested in as well. And if nothing else, I hope you just enjoy seeing some of the latest fashions that are out there. So please give this video a thumbs up if you like this content and if you like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, You're always welcome whenever you're ready. And on that note, I'm going to say thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I have another short one to come. It is a part 2 of one that I had already hauled, but I didn't get the items in until very recently. So I'm going to be able to close that one out as well. So that one will be forthcoming shortly. And so I'll see you in that video. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful, cool summer and you're not sweating bricks like I am. See you soon. Bye-bye.